My girlfriend orders male strippers, I rent out the venue. She goes on trips with her guy best friend, I book the first class tickets. She gets a hotel room with some pretty boy, I deliver the condoms. Call me a simp, a loser, the king of cucks. But I don't give a damn, because I'm bound to a system. As soon as I spend exactly $1 million on her as simp funds, I unlock $900 quadrillion in personal wealth. I walked into the VIP room, clutching the box of gourmet Wagyu sliders I'd spent 3 hours queuing for. Inside, Tiffany was already entertaining her friends with stories about how well she had me trained. Jason, oh my god, he'd literally lick the dirt off my toes if I asked. Seriously, is there anything that pathetic loser won't do? I acted like I was deaf. I just walked in, head down, face blank, and placed the steaming hot food in front of her. I got the food, I said, my voice flat, eat it while it's hot. Tiffany raised a perfectly sculpted eyebrow, smirking at her crew. You guys wanted to see what a real simp looks like, watch this. Room erupted in jeers. I knew this was going to be bad. Tiffany stood up slowly, her silk dress riding up as she propped one long, smooth leg onto a chair. The view underneath was explicit, but her expression was pure ice-cold arrogance. Jason, she commanded, crawl over here on your knees and go through my legs, just like you do when you're begging me not to dump your sorry ass. The room went silent for a second, even her trashy friends were shocked. Holy shit, isn't Jason a trust fund kid? He takes this. Didn't you hear Tiff? He crawls like a dog all the time. No way, unless he's the king of simps. He stood there frozen. Tiffany curled her finger at me, beckoning me like a stray mutt. Took a deep breath and gritted my teeth. Just $10,000 left, I told myself. Just spend this last 10 grand on her and I get the 900 quadrillion. For the money. My knees hit the floor. Room exploded with laughter. King of the cucks. Damn, Tiffany's a goddess. Jason ain't even a man anymore, he's a straight up bitch. Swallowing the humiliation, I crawled slowly under Tiffany's legs. The shrill laughter pierced my eardrums. Once I was through, I stood up, dusted off my knees, and offered the sliders to her again with both hands. Tiffany, your sliders, eat them hot. She smirked, taking the box with 2 fingers like it was radioactive waste. She opened it, dumped the expensive burgers on the table, and looked at her friends. These sliders are perfect for a game of fetch. She looked at me, eyes glinting with malice. Jason, you have to catch them with your mouth, no hands. If you drop one, my friends won't be happy. Before I could react, a burger slammed into my face. Grease splattered everywhere. Tiffany, your dog is broken, shouted a massive, obese woman sitting in the corner. He didn't stick his tongue out, now I have to drink. This was Big Bertha. Her face was a landscape of greasy folds and pure hatred. Tiffany tusked, don't be mad, Bertha, you know how dogs are. If they don't listen, you just have to beat them. You like hitting dogs, right? Go ahead. Bertha's eyes lit up. She lumbered over, her heavy hands swinging like a side of beef. Whack. Slap sent me crashing to the floor. I saw stars. I thought my brain was leaking out of my ears. Before I could recover, Bertha grabbed me by the hair, hauling me up and shoving my face into her cleavage. The stench of stale sweat and cheap deodorant nearly suffocated me. She started pounding on my back with her fists. When she was finally tired of using me as a punching bag, I collapsed near Tiffany's ankles. Tiffany stepped on my face with her stiletto heel. The sharp point dug into my cheek, threatening to puncture the skin. Little bitch, she spat. She tossed a studded dog collar onto the floor. Put it on. Go kneel outside the door. When me and the girls are done partying, you go pay the bill. Chapter 2. I wiped the blood from the corner of my mouth and did exactly as I was told. I knelt outside the VIP room wearing the collar. A few minutes later, a group of massive guys, NBA player types hung like horses, walked into the room. The door closed, and came the screams, the moans, the sound of flesh slapping flesh. Lasted until 3:00 a.m. Male models walked out, rubbing their lower backs, looking exhausted. Finally, Tiffany stumbled out, supported by her friends. She was a click the link on the homepage to watch the full follow-up for free.